Guys, welcome back to Chamber of Chess. It's part two of positional compensation. Now we're gonna have a few games that I played against Ed. I'm playing black here. The point is that white resorted to interesting. It was a piece sacrifice, but it really wasn't a compensation because the game ended really quickly. But it was like more an attack and luring the king out of castle. Like so, Sicilian variation. Castle, Queen c7, Queen e2. We play this variation with like hoping to push e5, of course d6 here, f4, knight d7. This position is slightly better for white. Bishop f2, yeah, it's okay. So this is wrong, because here knight d3 was actually winning. Knight d3, knight g4, and I guess the point is the bishop is weak, so wherever he moves, he gets underpaid and it's a problem. Because this is gonna take queen takes and bishop c5 pin. So knight d3 and knight g4 was actually winning. I played knight fd7, which is really passive. Bishop c2 now because if I don't go knight d3, the best option is knight d8 with equality or knight fd7 with losing. So from here on, I'm lost basically. Knight b8. Wow, that's really extreme. G6, I guess white could have played, sacrifice a bishop, or b4 to put the knight away, also an option. Queen h5, g6 of course, queen h6. Here it's already a slight advantage for, well not slight, it's like +1, so it's advantage. Rook e8, weak move, I really should have just developed my knight on b8, which is really not doing anything right now. Rook e8, b4, I guess it should be the right move, yeah. Bishop f8, queen h4, knight b7. We can see that white pieces are really active here and centralized, while this knight is not playing. At least he should be on c6 to capture and neutralize white's good knight. So knight e4, intention is to jump on f6 sooner or later. Knight g5, h6. Nice idea, because otherwise there's really not much white can do here. The whole point is that white has knight f7, king f7, and it looks like though you have to move your bishop or discover check, but knight e6 is really something to look at, because now he's luring me outside. The moment I play rook e6, he's gonna try bishop b6 and just winning the clean queen. So basically, two knights for a queen, which is winning. I saw that, and that's why I decided to put my king in a safer position. Well, not safer, but at least it's out of the rook's way. So king d6, check is right. King d7, check, block, sacrifice, third piece. King e6, and finally bishop f5 here. I resigned, because I'm just gonna end in a checkmate. Just too many pieces attacking. And that's a way how you want to lure the enemy king out of the castle. And he's already have enough pieces like bishop, queen, two rooks to create an attack. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's have a look at the next game. Yeah, that's the one. Again, Sicilian variation. For some reason, I really like Sicilians, though I wasn't really good at them. I remember I was playing Sicilians and Ryan Lopez, e4, e5, but I think it was a pretty boring player back then, playing all the same variation like all the time. Castle, Queen c7, almost same thing. Yeah, this time I played g6. So I decided to fianchetto. Take, knight fd7. It's a right way to do. Knight d5 is also an option, but the problem with this move is that white is resorting to an interesting, again, like luring me outside. King f7, knight e6. Check is the right move. Move away, and queen e6. Here, though, white is, I guess, a rook and a piece down. We can say it's a kind of a compensation. He's gonna win the queen back, but Like maybe as most of you know, rook and two pieces are usually better than a queen. Though in this case, white has a pawn, and my weak king, my pieces are underdeveloped for now. That just gives white a chance for equality. Knight e4, right. Here, an interesting move is king g8. I really had no idea back then why I should do that, like locking my rook like this. But I guess the whole point that I'm just gonna push the pawn sooner or later, bring the king on h7, develop knight, like put the rooks in coordination, and it's already better. Knight c6. For now, it's okay. Check. Again, of course, I should have played king g8. I played e7, which is okay, but g8 was actually giving me advantage. Knight b7. King f7 is a good move, but I played bishop f6. Like you can see, it's two pawns already. My pieces are centralized, which is good, actually. But the problem with bishop f6 is tactic. I mean, bishop e3. I guess h3 or b3, like kind of developing like this, would have been. He's gonna use the like, vulnerable position of my king. Bishop e3, king goes back. A really bad move. At least I should have developed. Like, at least now my rooks are like coordinating, and just rook b8 would have been nice. King f8. Really bad move because I'm also like again locking my rooks. So king f8, rook f1, king g7, check, take, rook f6. Still is okay. Yeah, bad decision. I mean, the point of the queen is that a queen is really like it goes on long distances. So even one queen is okay. Like he can check from different places and stuff. And here I just should have defended my bishop with a rook. It would be fine. I mean, maybe I'm slightly worse because I have a weak king, but in this case, it's okay. Bishop c4, check, and just the tactic that I missed. Here, check and gets the bishop. So basically now I'm two rooks versus queen, which I'm also two pawns down, and I have a weak king. Now that we don't have any pieces in the center, my king is like very vulnerable. h3 is right, knight e5, check, queen e7, block, knight c5, and check. So basically I have to give it up. I think we played this position for a while, or I just resigned. And I mean, it's obviously that the queen is dominating here. That's it about the positional compensation and, well, creative attack together. Next part is going to be, yeah, it's going to involve the games of the Grandmasters. So it's going to be more interesting. That's it, guys. Going to see you next time.